Pagbati sa ating lahat. Warm greetings to us all tonight. How are y'all feeling? I'm the National Chairperson of Bagong Alyansang Makabayan here in the United States, which stands for the New Patriotic Alliance. I'm coming from way of Houston, but originally from Chicago, so it feels great to be home. Bayan-USA congratulates the National Alliance and the masses of people who have sustained this struggle for 50 years. Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
Yeah!
I'm reminded of the words of the first Secretary General of Bayan in the Philippines. His name was Leon Alejandro. He said that the struggle for freedom is the next best thing to being free. And being here in this room together with you all in the streets, you know, we're going to be out again tomorrow, for the weeks to come, for the years to come. I know this to be true. Coming from a people who are called savages by the invading U.S. imperialist army that colonized our country, only later to be called their little brown brothers when we were forced to come here. Coming from a people who experienced genocidal violence in our war of independence against them when they slaughtered 1 million of our people. 1 million out of 7 million Filipinos at that time. Coming from a people who to this very day are called terrorists, are kidnapped in broad daylight, are killed by the state without remorse, whether in the US or in the Philippines. And I do want us to honor again the Quinto family who has joined here with us today from California.
Woo!
Who lost their dear loved ones at the hands of the racist police in Antioch and still continue to fight. And actually won the first legislation in this country to ban excited delirium as a diagnosis.
Yeah!
Victims like Angelo Quinto, like George Floyd, instead of the killer cops who took their lives. Coming from this perspective of our people and our history, this alliance and what it stands for is a great cause for celebration because it shows the decisiveness of the people in our victory against those who are trying to exploit and oppress us.
Woo!
The Filipino people's struggle for national democracy, for a society free of imperialist control, free from feudal exploitation of our lands, free from the iron grip of fascism on our people.
Woo!
This movement is burning more fervently than ever in the face of a state represented by the son of one of the worst dictators of our country has ever seen, Ferdinand Marcos.
Shame!
Shame on him. That's right. We are going to be confronting Marcos, genocide Joe Biden, other heads of state, the manufacturers of war and monopoly capitalists who are all gathering together in San Francisco next week for the Forum of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, where they're going to be selling the Filipino people, they're going to be selling our land, they're going to be selling our resources, and we'll be there to tell them no more.
Yeah!
On the street is the least we can do on this path of struggle that we have chosen. But we also know that there are many people in the Philippines who face poverty and hunger every day, who face death every day, who yearn for national liberation and genuine democracy in their homelands. They have chosen other forms of struggle, higher forms of struggle to confront the state, and they are choosing armed struggle and armed resistance against the fascist state in the Philippines. That is
Woo! Yeah!
standing armed struggles and people's war in the Philippines and in Asia.
Woo!
And all people who choose to fight. Bayan-USA hopes that you will continue showing solidarity with the Filipino people's movement for national democracy as a whole as we continue to show solidarity here. We know that international solidarity, and in particular anti-imperialist international solidarity, is one of our greatest weapons against the imperialist beasts that are trying to kill our people, most especially right now in Gaza and in Palestine. Our Palestinian brothers, sisters, siblings, and comrades are showing what the famous Filipino chant, "Makibaka wag matakot, struggle without fear," actually means in practice. Let us remember this weapon of international solidarity. Let us hone it, let us sharpen it, let us never lose our grip, and let us set our eyes, our sights, our hearts, and minds on the enemy wielding this weapon until we take them down. Long live the National Democratic Struggle of the Philippines. Long live Palestine.
Woo! Long live international solidarity! Long live international solidarity!